Well, good morning out there. Isn't it amazing how 24-hour period can change our perspective on things? Do y'all remember the mopey-headed one that came in here a while back? Yesterday, I believe. Having all the challenges, I speak first person now, about all the problems we're going to have with Texas and Florida, and how, oh, my little chin was dragging the ground. Poor me, poor me. Well, let me tell you something. What a blessing in disguise that was. What are we here to do? I put up a little video yesterday. Look at this right here. Y'all read that while I'm sitting here talking. I put up a video yesterday. Let me blow it up a little bit. That talked about, get this out of here. That talked about how I've been contaminated. I have been contaminated. They have got a powerful tool. We've all been contaminated. We've got the McDonald's syndrome. We want it all right now. We all come into these things, and we all come here looking because we're not at this point enlightened enough or have ascended enough to just be in here like Mother Teresa looking for people to help. We're in a bind and we know it, and we're trying to find a way out of this quagmire. Well, in doing so, it's that we listen to people and they say, oh, you can come in here and you can be a diamond before you know it. You can be a ruby. You can be this, that, and the other. You can be the national sales manager. And then when you come in there with all of that self-made stress of its accomplishments, you lose all the way around. You walk out the same way you walked in, except a little bit more stressful. I say, just like we did the building, the telephone bill, the overhead, the salaries. Let's get rid of the stress, for crying out loud. What we'd like for everyone to understand is come in here. This is going to be a life lesson over here at the Financial Intel team. It is going to explode. We have so much to offer. That Florida and Texas thing, what a blessing it is. For those people, as I sit here and how it came to me in one of those quiet moments that's on that video last night, it came to me out of the blue. What are people saying that can't get anyone? They don't have anyone to talk to. Well, what are we all talking about? We're here to help people. That's what we're here for, that mantra. We're here to help. Well, guess what? We're going to have a boatload of people from Florida and Texas that need help from someone in the other lower 46 or the world. They will be able to extend help to reach out and help that person, no risk involved, and they gain a member in their group for reaching out and doing something a little beyond what the system's going to do, actually helping someone with zero risk, with the high likelihood of getting a little change dropped in their tip jar. That's what we're going to do. So all of these things, just like yesterday, me dragging my chin around here because of this problem, it turned out to be a blessing because you may be one of those people right here that's listening to me that don't think that you can find anyone. We're going to have a list of people a mile long that you will not be able to use that excuse any longer because they need your help. They need your help now. They want to get in. They want to get in now, and it can be up to you. You can help them and get a little change dropped in your tip jar in the process. They don't even have to be in your organization. You can find them in the chat room. You can find them out there. We'll have a list of them, and people can come in, and just for sheerly helping someone in a day's time, you might pick yourself up another $5, $10, $15, just helping someone else out because they are in a bind. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's do this real quick, just a little run about town. Listen to this. We'll just go a couple, we'll go along to about right here. When you see this picture, this little one turns blue, I learned something here today about how a high pressure and low pressure area is created. See if you catch that as well. We'll do this and then we'll move right along real quickly. We'll keep it short.
Good morning, folks. Many of you remember the Grail Moon mission sent to map the gravity along the lunar surface. In late 2013, the mission ended and the device was sent crashing down to the moon. The images of the lunar gravitation have been stunning since day one, and the latest, most processed and detailed images to come from the mission is the cover of the latest geophysical research letters. I'll never get tired of those. Coming to the RSOE EDIS alert map from some disaster updates. Deadly landslides have struck both Indonesia and Brazil in the last 2 days. The ones in Brazil were occurring relatively close to some World Cup games. To the south of that, the convergence lines we showed off the South Atlantic the past week or so indeed caused a major flood disaster that has claimed lives and a lot of homes. I want to review the highs and lows and their drive on the surface winds of Earth. In the northern hemisphere, lows want to spin counterclockwise and suck inward at the ground level. High pressure spins clockwise and pushes out from the center of the system. This is not a temperature map, it's a temperature change map, or temperature delta. That counterclockwise drive for the lows forces cooler northern air down the western edge, while heat and moisture rip up the eastern edge of the counterclockwise flow. This is why we're seeing unseasonable heat, followed by storms, and then unseasonable cold right afterwards. As the climate continues shifting, the pressure differentials increase, and that swing back and forth becomes wider, with stronger storms in the middle. The Rockies can make the connections difficult to see, but west of that in the Pacific, just south of the Aleutian Islands, the flat.
Isn't that amazing? Remember, SO News, June 18th, or just SO News on YouTube. Get that on your bookmark and start watching these, and we're going to have them in the morning. Let me tell you what we've got. We're going to have in our chat room, we're going to have a period of time each day, well, probably in the evening, 8 to 10 Central or something like that, where everybody in the whole organization that can will meet in the chat rooms at that time. That's when we're going to disperse out information and various things like that, and people will be able to dialogue. It'll be open 24/7, I do believe. And then during that condensed period of time is when we will probably be slinging out a lot of the little gratuity deals that we've been talking about. Plus, we can interact there. The rest of the time during the day, once people realize that this is to get the stress off, you come in here and you do not think that you're going to go in and with the mindset of getting 50 people in the first day. Just 3 in 3 months. Commit yourself. That's another thing. We're getting so far away of commitment. Something comes in, something goes a little sideways, and boof, we're off to the next bells and whistle deal. Make a commitment. If you cannot do this, if you're looking at getting into this type of industry or something similar to it that you have to go out and meet somebody, that kind of thing, if you can pull this off in 90 days, 3 people in 90 days, my goodness gracious, you need to reevaluate your survival plan, for crying out loud. This is very, very simple. During that time, we congregate at a certain time, we meet, we're going to have our quiet time. The rest of the time, people are going to be out searching for information to share during that time. Look at what I found last night. You need to look at this. Enigma Motion Pictures. This is off of the hook. Period. Bottom line. Virtual cinema. Click on that thing. Let me run this Java. I don't run Java unless it prompts me. And then you're going to find just a complete library full of videos and things to watch down here. All of this stuff is free to watch. I haven't found a pay thing yet. I'm sure it's here somewhere, but I'm not buffering very fast because, here, I need to click this. So this is what I was showing last night's video. Wonderful thing. You can sit here and just have a field day. Let's look over here, the magazine. This tells you about their magazine. Enigma TV. It's brand new. Feed Your Brain magazine. Let's just see what in the world. If we got it, $29.99 for that. So there's a buy deal. You got to get a lot of friends up there, and let them see this. You can have them help you cover this. Well, we got movies. We'll see what the movies is. There's the Java thing again. So anyway, come over to Enigma TV and please pre-order your DVD here, Spiritual World. I mean, just another place that we can just go and have a wonder-filled time. Let's take a look at this next one found yesterday. A lot of stuff that we can cover. This is going to be a life learning experience, a life lesson. If things aren't going well, come on over here. Take a little time off. Decompress. Do what we're doing. Find people that need help. You won't be able to say that you can't find anybody, because we're going to have a lot of Texas and Florida people that need help. So you'll be able to build your organization. Look at this over here on this. This is under The Mind Unleashed, another site. The Mind Unleashed. You need to bookmark that. TheMindUnleashed.org. Look at this. Look at this. wonderful articles, all sorts of different articles of interest, almost like TED, if you're familiar with TED. Unbelievable. Here's a little something right here. Congress and the DEA. We're going to have things along these lines. Look, paradigm shift up here. Let's see what's behind paradigm shift. I love this stuff, and so you can be out during the day gathering and interacting with people all day long in the chat. You can sit there in the chat room, and you can say, "Hey, let's go ahead and do a little hangout." There's one. That's a nice little picture. Let me see if I can grab that. Yeah, I'll just grab that real quick if you don't mind. That's what you do right there. You can learn to do that too. You'll see that picture right there shortly up on Facebook or in a newsletter. Consciousness. I mean, this is going to be great. So you'll be out all day, running about, energy of the conscious, and then you can have this kind of information to come share. If you share some really good stuff, some good articles, you might just get anointed during that period of time. Also, we're going to have people from Texas and Florida that come in, dropping by. They'll be saying that they need some help. Is anyone else out there that wants to help them get in because they have a problem? And you can most likely get a little gratuity coming your way for being a helper and have someone in your organization. This is playing perfectly into our hands. Also, while you're out there studying, I found yesterday, this came to me a while back. I forgot who sent it to me, called Truth Frequency, Real People, Real Radio. Unbelievable. This like a George Norley all day. Let's just check and see who's playing right now. This is live radio with the chat room.
And you can beat it. If not eradicating it completely, you can manage it effectively. And we've just seen it time and again. And there are lots of ways to go at it, from medication to meditation, which has been shown to be highly effective with depression. And then if self-hypnosis.
Lord, I thought I had that off.
I personally favor meditation, but I'm of the school that you should use every arrow in your quiver when it comes to a problem as important as this. And I would certainly throw sleep and exercise and diet in there as well.
Dan, I've seen a lot of successful people who make a lot of money and they're not happy. They're just not happy. Can those folks be reached?
Yeah. There used to be a sign
in my favorite record store in Boston, Newbury Comics, and they used to have a sign that listed all the new releases and what dates they were coming out. And they had a little note above that said, "All dates can change, so can you." And that has always stuck with me. I had a grandfather who was a very, very difficult, unhappy man, and in his late 70s and early 80s, he decided to change, and he became a very nice man. And he learned how to type on a computer and started sending emails to all of his grandchildren, very nice, fun emails, staying in touch with all of us. He joined Twitter at the age of 88.
I love that.
And so I just think that we think that we are the way we are and that we can never change. But neuroscience would disagree. Neuroscience would say that the brain can change at any time. And the whole radical proposition of meditation is that you don't have to accept your level of happiness and your level of kindness as it is right now. That you can practice these things like a skill. They are skills that you can build and enhance just the way you can build and enhance your body in the gym. And that is an empowering and liberating notion. It also happens to be true.
My mother was born in Fitchburg, Mass. Did you ever find your way getting out that way?
I worked in local news in Boston for many, many years. I can't remember a specific story in Fitchburg, but I would be surprised if I.
So the point I'm making here is it is real. We have value. And you just heard what he says, you can change. He goes on to say on this second hour over here on meditation and panic attacks, and George Norley, I would urge you to get a subscription to this, be an insider, where you can go back during the day and listen. Goes on to say that that is so real, that meditation is so beneficial, that the U.S. Army and military are considering having meditational classes in boot camp. Okay? In boot camp. So really, from this point forward, all that we would be doing is it comes down to this, people. When we see, let me go to one of these sickening sites for you real quick. When we see these things taking place over at, where is one of them? Oh, we can go to Wired here, or let me go to RT. Where's RT? Oh, we'll go to Drudge. Rather go to RT. Here's RT News. When we see all this stuff like here, the chaos out there, this is intended for us to stay in a complete state of dis-ease rather than at ease. All of this crap right here. And we do delve into it, we do study it, but we also come back and we purge our mind at the end of the day. We are the beacons. You're going to become a steward of this information and passing it on to others so that they can pass it on to other people to be aware. But you understand that this is the power that they're trying to put over on us. We study it and we look at it so that we can diffuse it and help others not be in fear of it, so we can be free thinking. That's exactly how we win this battle, and we do it together. Y'all go out there and create your wonder-filled day. It is by choice. Go out, smile at a stranger to make you feel real good. Who we got right here? It's coming, Randy. What's coming? This guy said, it's coming, Randy. It's Zach. Let's just see what's coming. Need to know. What's coming, Zach? Here's Troy. Oh, good morning, my friend. Let me let y'all see what it looks like in the back office. Look here. We're already rock and rolling. This is our back office. We're ready to roll, people. I was moping yesterday, but this is our back office. This is shot. There I am. It's going to be little videos that you bring people back office, the latest videos of the day, just like a stage deal, that kind of thing. And it's going to show all you little people in here, and all you, if you want someone, just help someone from Texas or Florida. This is going to be beautiful. We've got her done. Today's the day we had targeted. We had a big little enlightenment yesterday about this new blessing called Texas and Florida, which is going to help so many people. You out there, if you don't think you can get somebody, we'll give you somebody. The only thing about it is you're going to have to be responsible and take care of them. That's all I got for today. We are underway. We will put lipstick on this pig. Tomorrow, people, we will launch this and take the stress off. That your objective, your walking orders coming into this is get in this thing. Get you 1 month, see what it's like. It'll be a life changer. You'll bond with people. Don't worry about going out there and setting the world on fire with people. Your objective is 3 people in 3 months, and I'll guarantee you when you take that monkey off your back, then no telling how many you'll get in that period of time. Go out, smile at a stranger, and make it feel good. Jedi 1, Randy, we down.